Hi. She is not here. It is just me. Oh, here she comes. Walking down the street. Hello. Welcome. It's Tuesday. Tips, tricks, tools, techniques. We have a tool tonight. I found it this weekend. Gonna sit down. Let's see. You can see what I'm doing here. How can I help you? That has to move. I took one of these.
Good.
Is the dog in here?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, please bear with us this week. We're going through a little bit of a transition at our day job, and you know how that's always whatever. It's tiring. We'll get used to it. Find our rhythm. Our rhythm's all off.
Well, and the internet's down.
And the internet's down here, but I'm on my whatever. Oh, here he comes. This room needs some help.
There's no dinner for you, Zuko. Go away.
So, update. How's everyone's crochet project? Look at what mine's doing.
Oh, it's twisting. It looks like an octopus tentacle.
I know. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's the yarn. I don't know. I was going to make a tutorial for lots of things. I haven't quite done that yet. I didn't make a video for single crochet, did I?
You're supposed to.
I was supposed to. That's what I just said.
Oh.
Trying to make me feel bad?
Well, a little bit.
I forgot to lock the door. But I promise I will do it. I promise I will make a video.
You were promising something?
Yeah, but I'm not telling you when.
I'm glad you're obligated to find me something.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Hey now, don't start with me.
I'm just checking.
I'll do a video of single crochet. I feel a little bit off my game. I started with white as my border, and I'm going to put white in between each month. I didn't know if these two would look good together, but I know Marisha got hers started. But I'll do a video of how to do the single crochet, and then I will also try to do an updated video of starting chaining, and then we're going to have to figure out how to do a color change. I did see a new thing today, and I like how she did that. I'm going to try to do that and then show you guys how to do it.
I might be able to get on.
It's a little bit better. You might be able to get on?
Yeah.
Okay. It's no big deal. It's no worries. It'll be fine. I can't. I can't with you. Put it away.
Can't what?
I can't stand it. You guys, we found a new tool.
Oh, tell me about our beach trip.
Okay, tell them about our beach trip.
Well,
We went to the beach.
we went to Long Beach. And
Christy always wants to tell more than I do. So, go for it.
I went to Long Beach for the weekend, just the two of us, to craft.
Trying to get some stuff made.
Yeah. It wasn't the perfect attempt, but...
Which we don't ever really try for. We only forgot a couple of things.
Yeah, we only forgot a couple of things. I feel like if we... doing it more often probably would...
Right. I don't know that we'll do that, though.
Make you more prepared.
Right. We'd get better at it for sure.
Anyway, we couldn't find scissors.
We forgot scissors.
We forgot scissors, and we forgot stamping block.
Yeah.
An acrylic stamping block.
I actually thought I had a pair of scissors in my knitting bag. I just called it a knitting bag.
You don't knit?
I don't knit.
You crochet.
It's a crochet bag. But they weren't in there, so that was dumb.
So Janelle got up early and kind of scoped out the area and was like, hey, there's got to be a craft store or something around. I mean, and there's those two things I feel like are pretty simple. Like, even Dollar Tree usually has an acrylic square.
Something.
Yeah.
But we were kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
And Google Maps was a little bit misleading.
Yeah. So we went down into the strip area or downtown Long Beach or whatever you want to call it. And we get down there and we go to the first store, which was the Cranberry Castle.
Yeah, it was not a craft store. The Google said arts and crafts. It was not a craft store. They were selling sweatshirts. Not stamping blocks or scissors.
Then we went to a place called the Kraken something?
Yeah.
And Kraken Cafe.
Yeah.
And it was very odd. It was
super cute little place.
Yeah.
Very nice lady.
Ice cream.
Smoothies? No.
Smoothies. Coffee. No, it was coffee and ice cream.
I don't remember. I didn't look at the menu because we were on a mission for something else.
Well, I think I walked by the ice cream case.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what? Why is there ice cream in here? It's so weird.
She was very nice.
Yeah,
she offered to sell us. She had
a little craft thing in the back.
She made something.
Yeah. Well, they make, they do like signs and things like that. Oh. And so she has kind of like a little art studio in the back.
She offered to sell us her scissors.
And she was looking for a crafting block, acrylic block for us.
Right, right.
She couldn't find one. And Janelle was like, we're not going to buy her scissors. Let's get out of here.
I know, yeah.
So then,
but she told us about another place.
Yeah, so then where'd we go after that?
It was that art gallery.
Oh, yeah. It was an art gallery. And she's like, they have crafts there. And I'm like, what? I mean, okay, I guess. We're at the beach. It's jack of all trades, I guess. So we went into the art gallery. Amazing art gallery.
Really cool. Really cool earrings. Pottery? No.
Some pottery.
Some pottery?
Some wire sculptures.
Yeah.
Just eclectic of lots of different things, but all very beautiful. Anyway, and then he had a small section in the back of craft supplies or something?
Painting. He had paintbrushes and maybe some acrylic paints or something. It was kind of for like painting and drawing.
So, and that was it. So that was everything
everything we knew to try. I thought, oh my gosh, we're going to have to go back to Astoria.
Yeah. And so they said, oh, there's a place called Jack's.
That's way up in Oyster Beach, Oysterville,
Isn't it C something?
No.
It was Oyster something?
Oyster something. Up at the very end of the Long Beach Peninsula. The very end. There's nothing else after it. The ocean.
So Janelle gets back in the car and she's like, oh, it's 20 minutes away. And I'm like, well, we've spent more than 20 minutes going to all 4 stores trying to find the 2 things that you would think would be super easy to find. Nope. So
I changed my attitude, mostly. I thought, okay, we'll drive up there.
Go do the thing.
We'll look for the store. It's going to be a waste of time. Who's going to have scissors and stamping things at the end of the world?
Right, which really was kind of the end of the world. And at the end of the world was a Worldmark hotel, a little grocery store, and then...
Yeah, like a market.
Mini mart or something.
Mini market or something.
And then...
the best stamping, card making store we've ever been to.
What's it called? Impression something.
We're going to make a post and we're going to link her shop. Cindy. We met the shop owner, Cindy. She was fantastic. And it was amazing. We saw things we'd never seen before.
Yeah. It was very cool. She was super nice.
Super nice. Super informative.
And she had things in there that you cannot find anywhere else.
I saw a
Like,
couple brands you'd never heard of before.
Yeah, and one of them was
Stamps.
British. She got.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, one of them was British because I said, "Oh, who's this?" She said, "Oh, it's from Britain," and I was like, "What?"
It was amazing, Hunter. I realized I had changed my attitude. You never know what's going to happen. It'll work out.
And it did.
And it did. She sold us on the tool we're going to show you guys tonight.
Yeah, because Janelle had so much fun using it, and she gave us a demo there.
She did a demo, and it was very amazing. Like, I was definitely sold.
And she does classes there, so it's all
Hunter,
set up.
what do you think about these colors? How's it look?
I don't hear. Hello?
She loves finding hidden gems like that.
Me too, Hunter. I'm all about the adventure. I'm trying to get your mom there, though.
You love these colors? Good.
I love those colors. You don't?
I do, but
Oh.
it's not for me.
It's for me, so why do you care if I like the colors or
This
not?
is not for you.
It's for me.
No, it's not. It's for Hunter.
I can't get on Facebook. Sorry, guys.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Internet's
so,
still down.
Internet, Wi-Fi's down.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We're just going to wing it. Aren't you glad you're just watching me crochet? I kind of don't want to stop. You
get to the end of the thing.
No. We're going to do our tool.
Oh, are you gonna stop?
Put that away. Yes, I'm going to stop.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and get on my phone.
Okay. Oops, I forgot to cut this part off. Uh-oh. See?
What do you mean? What'd you do?
Hold on a second. Let me see what I did. I don't think I
Wait
went to the
a
very
minute.
last. I didn't go to the very last. I missed a stitch at the end.
How do you know?
You can see it.
Oh,
Look.
well, show them. I want to see too.
I'll show you.
So
See,
up there.
I missed this stitch right here. I stopped a stitch early.
So it should be coming up
Yes.
straight, flush.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know what that means?
Gotta rip it all out.
Yep. Gotta rip it out. It's called frogging.
Why do they call it frogging?
Because you gotta rip it out. But I don't want to lose my hook. Let's put this mess away. And there.
Oh, there you are.
There. All right.
I found you on my phone.
Yay. Great. Great.
Let's see if I can-
I got all my yarn attached. All my colors.
Oh, nice
attached.
job.
Yeah. I thought it would be easy, but then a couple of the blues, I wasn't sure how it would go. So, keep that there. Whoops. On Thursday.
Oh, good. I can finally open mine.
After she just ate half a dinner. Right
didn't.
on. Yes, you did.
I only ate maybe a quarter of it.
All right. This is our tool. Made by Sweet Petunia. My Sweet Petunia.
Yeah.
It's called the MISTI.
I can't remember what the acronym stands for, though.
I thought it was on here. It is. Yes. It's called My Petunia. No, it says MISTI. I can't remember what the
Acronym stands for?
yeah.
Maybe I'll try to Google
See
it.
if you couldn't find it.
That's pretty interesting.
But it looks like a little notebook. And it's not a little notebook.
And it comes with...
It's foam back. Hi, Melissa. This is the tool we bought on the weekend. And foam back, so it's like Nice and like sturdy, not slippery. Acrylic front. It's got a pad of grid paper. People use that for stuff. This opens up. There's another foam pad in here, but that also comes off, and there's more grid paper. And a magnet. It's magnetized.
Really heavy duty.
Heavy duty, but thin, so it doesn't. And then you can see it's got rulers. This way. Not rulers. Measurements. And I like that this is like stiff. I don't know if it'll like wear out over time.
I don't think so. I think it's meant so that it doesn't fall over on you.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point, is being
So,
able to position it where you want.
the trick with this is you can, well, we'll just demonstrate. You can put your little paper that you're going to stamp on, put your stamp on the lid, and then get it exactly lined up using all the grid things and the corner and your eyeball, and then you can just stamp it. And if it didn't turn out right, you could re-ink it and stamp it again. It'll be exact same place. And if you wanted to do a bazillion cards, you just take the card out, put a new one. It's going to be in the same place.
Yeah, it's good for production. But
Which we're not going to do, but maybe, you know, make a few things.
well, like if you're making Christmas cards and you want to make
Right.
your Christmas cards all the same,
Right.
you could do 25 really quick.
Right.
Because you don't have to figure out how to
Right.
position it.
And I only have 25 friends.
That's just your grandkids.
That's true. How do I drink this without advertising what I'm drinking? We don't have an endorsement.
Unless they want to endorse us.
And then we'll think about it. They're not my favorite. Okay, so we're going to use it and show you how it works. But I don't know what we're making a card for Christine. So she's choosing all of the things. I don't have to decide that. I got a break this week.
Thank goodness.
I have to make those decisions.
Oh, like she ever has to decide. I make all the choices.
No, you don't.
What do you choose?
I'll just have her watch some videos where she's made me choose.
Oh, that's true. Sometimes I do just like give you a choice. You do have a couple choices.
I'm trying to
just
get
at
better
the end.
at making choices, but too many things all at once.
Goodness. Okay.
So we're going to make a card.
We're
What's
going to
the
make
card?
a graduation card.
Graduation card, because it's graduation season.
Yeah. So,
Can I brag for a second? My son graduates on Sunday. Where did he go to school? Portland State?
yeah. In case you forgot.
I forgot. The bachelor's in mathematics.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you are going to get your purple, white, and teal colored paper.
Purple, white, and teal. Okay.
And you're going to end
Purple
up,
is-
the purple is the base.
How big do you want it?
Regular card size. There's half.
Guys, what's regular card size? Put it in the comments. I don't know.
Just do half the paper.
Fold it. To have
Cut.
a little...
Yeah.
Cut it.
Do it like you normally do, or you make the little indent and then cut it on the paper cutter.
Put it in a paper cutter. Uh-oh. There's some things down on that piece of paper.
Did you bend the edges or the, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Perfect. Now fold it in half again.
Okay. Do we have our little Pampered Chef thing?
Oh, yes. Would you like the little...
I would.
folder
I would
thing?
like the Pampered Chef thing. Melissa's daughter graduates from Western Oregon on Saturday.
Oh, what's she go to Western for?
What, I mean, your daughter went to Western.
It's an education school.
Right? And
So-
my son wants to be a teacher, but he wanted a math degree first.
Western is an awesome school.
I have heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle of nowhere, but it's a nice school. But that's small class sizes, like 23.
That's nice. Oh, okay.
You mounted it up already?
No.
Okay.
Here's the card.
Okay.
So
Now we
now-
have to do the next layer.
Is white or blue?
It's going to be blue.
The blue.
So you're going to make it a little smaller.
Okay, so like so. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Let's turn this down a little bit. Is that better?
Yeah.
You like that?
Do a little...
No? Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
And just go on the inside of it a little bit so you have a little bit more room.
The inside of it would be
Well-
this side.
Yeah. So you want to make it a little bit smaller, not a little bit bigger.
Okay. And then,
Okay. Then you're going to do the bottom the same way.
it's crowded over here.
I wonder why. With all your knitting. I mean, knitting. Now you have me saying knitting. Crocheting.
I know. I don't have anything out here.
I wonder if anybody else started their temperature blanket.
I only know of one person. She's, Melissa's daughter. Ooh, she got a degree in biology, then on to med school.
Wow. What kind of doctor does she want to be?
Smarty pants.
Is she going to go into family practice or peds?
Research.
Research is big. And then we're going to do white.
Okay. What? Oh.
What?
It's this one. Okay. And then white's going to be
And
just
then white is
same
gonna
thing,
be Same thing.
smaller than the blue.
Yep.
Okay. Did you guys hear the dog whining? Zuko wants to get out. Measure. Measure. All right. Let's see.
How are we doing?
I feel like it's fine.
Okay. Sorry, had to take Zuko and put him out.
He had enough.
He heard something going on that he wasn't a part of, or somebody was getting a treat and he wasn't getting one. Who knows?
He's a dog that likes to be him. He doesn't want. He has FOMO.
Oh, yeah. After the other dog, because we have two dogs.
Yes.
After Klaus eats his food, Klaus's food out of his bowl.
Yeah.
Then Zuko has to come by and sniff and lick the inside of the bowl just to make sure that he's getting the same thing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm like,
How's my cutting, guys?
perfect.
Looks pretty good.
You're getting
Okay.
pretty good at using the cutter
I
without
mean,
a
yeah.
ruler.
I know.
Good job.
Finally. So
Yeah.
now, are you guys gonna take these down, or what's next?
Yeah, we're going to stamp on the card. The white
On
part. So
the white part.
yeah, so you can just stamp on the white part and then put it all together if you want.
Okay, so this is how I think it works. put the card in the corner.
Yep.
Put it down with the magnet. What stamp are we using? So here is the, help me explain this because I'm not an experienced stamper. These old school stamps.
Those aren't even old school. Those are like in between old school and new.
Oh, okay. In between stamps.
Yeah. It's when they got rid of the blocks.
Used to have to put them on wooden blocks.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't see, and it was just guessing. I think it goes here.
Then they
had
with
acrylic blocks.
Yes.
And you can actually see the pattern. So you can line it up. And then
now they're see-through completely. The stamps are.
The stamps are, oh, I see. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So, how cute, you guys.
Doesn't that look like a little, like, graduate?
A teacher owl.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Isn't that the... Oh, my God. Winnie the Pooh? It's just owl.
It's just
he
owl.
doesn't have a tame. It's not tame. Honey child, pray for me. It's been a week and it's only Tuesday. A name, like Mr. Owl.
Yeah.
It's just Owl.
Owl.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. This is like the baby version of Owl.
Yeah, he's very cute. Olivia would love that.
Yeah. So, where's this owl going on the card? Bottom, the corner, the middle?
I want them to go kind of up. You're going to put It's Your Day underneath.
Underneath?
So, you're going to want to leave enough space for that.
Okay. Do you want them in the center?
No, further up. Yeah.
So, this is the part I didn't understand about how to use the grids.
Well, you can use the grid on the top, too. Just to kind of make sure.
To do what?
To line up to make sure that it's straight. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, the top should all kind of line up. The bottom should kind of line up. It's not
stamp
square.
is not square.
Right.
So, I'm not looking at the edges. I'm looking at the outline.
I would, personally, look at the grid lines on the outside of the stamp. So, put the stamp down.
And I feel like that's somewhat, his feet are straight and it's centered.
Then close the grid. Now look at how many lines are to the right and how many are to the
Oh,
left.
I see.
That's how I would
1,
line
2,
it up.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Pretty right on.
It's pretty right on? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not going to be centered based on up or down.
Right, because we're doing it up.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to stick it to the acrylic lid.
Look, it's like magic.
So now the stamp is over here.
Your ink's over there to the right.
This is the ink you want to use?
Yeah.
Jet black.
That's the ink you should use if you're using black, because otherwise it'll bleed.
Oh.
You think you'll make it without getting any ink on you?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
And then you can see how much ink you're getting on the stamp. Can you guys see it?
But show them what happens if you don't press it down. Like
Okay, so then he's going to go, I'm just going to close it, stamp it.
Perfect.
It's not quite dark enough.
Oh, okay. You want to make it a little darker?
A little darker. I don't have to try and line it up again to do a better job. It's going to be exactly in the right place.
Which is great, because I can't tell you how many times I've stamped something and then like a corner didn't come out. And I have to try and line it back up. Mm-hmm. And then it looks like I've been drinking.
And stupid.
Double
You have to
vision.
start all over.
Double vision.
Right.
Well, that's why you got two sides to a piece of paper.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you're going to take...
Now what we could have done is we could have done them all at the same time.
Yeah, you could have done them all at the same time.
What's the next one?
But we're going to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
So you're going to punch this out in the purple. Okay. Let's do the purple.
Punch.
Did you unlock it?
No.
Okay. Safety first.
Safety first?
Yeah.
How are you going to hurt yourself with this?
It's heavy.
Oh, the lock doesn't have anything to do with that. It is heavy.
And then you're going to punch that cheese. I think she's better at stamping than punching.
Come here, I'll show you.
I knew that was coming. Darn her. Okay. And then you're going to punch this one out in white. The black, you guys, is already dry. As soon as you stamp it, it's dry. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about smearing it or anything. Perfect. Okay. Now you're going to take those two and line them up on each other. Well, first off, let's stamp the white part, just the white. So, and we're going to stamp It's Your Day. So you'll line it up on the paper. And these are really hard, guys. When you have to do this, and just stamp it freely, you never know if it's going to be too close down to the bottom, because the stamp itself is inside the rubber, so it's not from edge to edge.
Okay. Color do you want it?
Let's do it
Black.
Sure.
Is that what you want?
Sure. Perfect. Good job. Now you'll layer the two pieces of paper. So you're going to use your glue or your double-sided tape. And the purple's the back and the boards are the front. So you're going to want to put the tape on the board part.
Yeah. On the what?
On the board part. Yeah, on the back. Okay. And this stamping device has a piece of paper, grid paper, but then it also has like a foam pad behind it, which you would think would make your stamping not come out right.
I know, because it would be like squishy, foamy.
Yeah, but actually, if you stamp on a hard surface, like a table, your stamp doesn't come out more often than not.
That doesn't make sense to me. Why?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me either, but they didn't have that for the longest time. They didn't know that stamping. So people would just stamp on pads of paper.
Oh, weird.
But
weird.
You never thought of paper being as flexible as the foam pad?
Right.
But it all works out great. So
now what?
So now you're going to put put that underneath the bottom, yeah, next to him, and then put pop dots on it.
Pop-ups? Dimensionals? Yeah. Okay, that one's empty. Oh, there's one. So, these are dimensionals. I don't know if you can see.
So they're just like little foam dots. You can get some at Dollar Tree. These are Stampin' Up ones just because I bought them at Stampin' Up, but I'll buy them anywhere. And I use all the foam dot stuff. So even the outer edge that's not a dot.
Sticky on both sides.
Yeah.
And where do you want it?
I want you to go ahead and just stick it. That's fine. Stick it there. Okay. Now we're going to color the owl.
We're going to color the owl?
We're going to color the owl, but we're going to use a special pen. So we're going to make the owl gray.
Do you have a wet paper towel or a baby wipe for
that? Yeah. They have special cleaner that you can use. That's on a scrubby pad, but it's easier to do it this way than you have it on that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it coming off?
Been doing it for years. It may not come all off. It may just be black. But if there's no ink coming off anymore, then it's clean.
Cleaning, we're cleaning. I can't tell if people are commenting. Can you tell?
Nope. I have no idea.
All right.
It's clean, Jill.
It's still coming off. Doesn't look clean at all. Okay.
Did you do the words too?
No.
Okay. Okay. When you're done, let me know.
I'm done.
Okay. Take your stamps off.
It's wet though.
Okay. Take your...
I thought we're not gonna use that?
Nope.
Okay.
Perfect. And when the sticky side quits working to stick onto the plastic, you just wash it with soap and water.
And it makes it sticky again?
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
So now we're going to do a blender pen, which is this. And you're going to color the owl gray to start with. Oh, weird.
2 tools today, you guys.
Depending on what side you want to use, it doesn't matter.
I don't
Take
know
the
how to
cap
use this.
off.
Which side?
Either side, doesn't matter. And then rub it on the gray. And now do it over here on the lid. Like a circle. Keep going.
What do you mean?
Keep putting some ink on there. Like it's a palette that you're trying to put ink
Oh.
on. Yeah. So you're creating your own palette, basically.
Oh.
Okay. So now you've got some ink on there. Now you're going to start coloring the owl
With the same
pen. And here's the thing. You can try it on some cardstock first. As you use it, you can do the edges darker. And then as you go in, you're going to get lighter.
What parts do you want gray?
I want the owl himself gray, but his bow tie and his eyes are going to be blue.
And then white in this area.
Yeah. So the more ink you have on it, the darker it'll be. So the less ink you have on it, the lighter it will be. You can build that up. So like if you want to have his body dark, but like maybe around his eyes, you want to have more white. So you would outline the outside with a dark ink pigment, and then you would come back in and do the lighter portion of it. And your pen, your blender pen, is gonna just kind of look like that. You can wipe the ink off until it quits coming off and it'll just stay wet. And they're just stained that way, but it's fine. It still works perfectly.
I'm not sure that I did the dark and light part. exactly. What about his little wings?
It takes some practice. It's like doing a watercolor or something. Like, you kind of learn how much to have on there or not. I guess we'll do yellow for the for his feet. And why don't you just grab the pens that are behind you? And his beak can be yellow too.
Here's our pens, Melissa.
Yeah. So maybe use like a light blue for his eyes and his bow tie. And maybe you can use a little less ink or...
What about blue?
A light blue. Sure, try that one. We'll see if it's dark enough. If it's
For
not,
his...
it's easier to
For
go
his
darker.
eyes?
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah. The color part. Well, for us it would not be the color part, but... Now you can do the same thing with the pens and the blender pen, do you know? Did you know that?
What do you mean?
So you could put ink in a lid. Yeah.
From this?
Yeah. And then you'd take your blender pen and you'd pick up the ink.
Even though it just had gray on it?
Well, I did the other side, but yes, you just wipe the gray off till it kind of comes clean.
Oh, definitely a different look to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
So show them.
I don't know if the one on this side is a little bit lighter than the other side. And that's what I did that with.
Yeah, and you can do that with any of the pens. So sometimes it's easier. Sometimes you don't have a stamp pad the color you want.
Yeah. And then, what was the other thing?
His bow tie.
Oh.
His feet and his beak. And the inside of his ears, I guess, do like a flesh color or a peachy color.
So you can use these just on paper, not just on the stamps.
Yeah. You can do it on paper. You can use them on the stamps. You can do them like that with the blender pen and use them more like a watercolor pen.
And then yellow or orange?
Either one. A light orange or a light yellow.
What do you want?
Do yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Light yellow or...
Try light yellow first.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
For his beak and his feet.
Okay. And then we're going to put a little, we're going to layer all of them together. On the blue and the purple card that you can cut out.
So we're done with this.
Done with that. Just simple, straightforward card. Because we're showcasing the tool, not the craft.
With our...
So you're going to do your tape. You also could stamp the owl and then fussy cut it out. Make it 3D.
Oh, and pop it up.
Yeah. So if you wanted to make it all dimensional, you could just fussy cut it.
Yeah. Remember, that's a thing. Fussy cutting.
Janelle didn't think it was a real term.
I didn't.
She thought
it's silly. It's very silly.
Yeah, you can put dimensional dots on there and pop that out. You can just layer it on there.
What do you want?
Yeah, that's fine. Just layer it on.
Do you want to pop it up or you want to lay right on it?
Right on it. It's adorable. Janelle, you did a great job.
I'm
really happy with
the
you.
hang of things.
Yeah. work on your watercolor skills, but
Yeah, that's a little.
that's brand new for you, though. Perfect. And then we'll take some of these little dimensional dots or some of the flowers that are in there. I would look at what the flowers look like. And then if not, maybe I'd do these instead. Just 'cause I like this little flowers. Let's see what those look like on there. And if not, we'll just put a couple.
And what are you doing? What do I want these? What are we doing with these?
We're just going to stick them on as a little dimensional accent. Oh, maybe I should have not put them on the ground for you.
I can't pick them up. I keep wanting to move that.
What color is this?
Kind of iridescent yellow.
Oh, okay. So, could do that, or we could do some of these. What do you think? Which one do you like?
I like them both. I kind of like the flowers.
Okay.
So how do we affix them?
You're going to use the little dimensional baby dots, glue dots, because they are so tiny.
Baby dots.
So if you look at the dots box,
Oh.
it has the size on there. So pull out the first box, it's right in front of you, and see the...
It's just dots, though.
Yeah.
I thought you were one of dimensionals.
No.
Oh, I had
had...
dimensionals in. Right.
Now, are those the smallest dots?
It says small, petite.
See the size up on the top?
Is that this?
That's, yeah, that dictates the size.
Is that?
So look through and see if there's any smaller ones. If not, we'll use those.
Mini. Where's
Mini.
the size on this one?
Do they not have the size on theirs? Sometimes it's on the... I would say sometimes it's on the side of the box. What do you think?
Same.
Same? Okay. So, obviously that brand does a better job at letting you know what exact size it looks like without having to break the box open. So what did you guys do for the weekend? It was so nice. My goodness. It was lovely on Friday, and then it was beautiful on Saturday. And then Sunday was perfect beach weather. Misty, gray, and cloudy, which I love. But Friday and Saturday was so pretty. I don't know if it was hot here or not, but it was gorgeous at the beach.
Oh, these are... Do you want them layered up or individual?
Layered up is fine. Or an individual. You can do 2 layered up and then do 1 individual. And if you stick the, whatever it is that you want to stick onto something else, so you take your little flower or your little leaf or whatever it is and stick it on the glue dot instead of taking the glue dot off, it's a lot easier. A little trick.
Yeah, it is.
It's on the other side, you know.
They're hard to see.
They are hard to see. You can feel them usually.
What?
I'm going to stick it to your forehead. Did anybody say what they did for the weekend?
I don't know. No.
No?
Yeah, we went crafting at the beach, Melissa. It was so fun.
Oh, yeah. Just Janelle and I hanging out.
Away from all the chores.
I didn't watch a stitch of TV at all.
Really?
No. Not one thing. That's crazy. Don't you think?
A little bit.
I thought for sure I'd have a little bit of TV time. You watched a show, or you started watching a show.
A little bit on Friday night.
Well, Saturday morning while you were waiting for me to roll out of bed.
what was I doing Saturday morning?
You did some crocheting.
I did some crocheting. I know I started to watch maybe one thing. I don't remember. Clearly, it didn't make that much of an impression.
I was going to say, you said you only watched like half of it or something. I didn't know if it was a series or if it was a movie. But. And then Janelle let me sleep in. Wasn't that nice of her?
We gotta rest. Christy's not good at resting. And by not good, I mean she's terrible.
And I work too much.
She works too much. I don't know where to put these.
Stick them on the card where you want them.
I don't know where I want them, is what I meant to say.
Oh. Well, do you want me to help? Like, you could put one on the saying if you want.
That's what I have so far.
Oh. Okay. That's cute. I'd put
What else?
maybe one more up in the corner or down below.
Up here or
maybe.
down here?
Well, remember, we got to do an odd number.
That's what I'm saying. You have to decide where.
I mean, that's perfectly fine, too, if you like it.
No, if you like it.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you like it?
Would you do more? Oh, Melissa did a garage sale.
I love garage sailing.
Did you have one or you went to one? I hate having a garage sale.
I do too, but you do make good money.
And if you
Really
get,
quick.
you know, able to clean out stuff that you don't want anymore.
Yeah. I do like that. I don't like it, though, when they show up before it's time for them to show up. Like, I told you what time it started. Why are you there early?
Right.
Did you already stick it on there before you put the glue on?
No.
So
The glue is on this.
Right, but you should have put the leaf down just to kind of like placement to see if you liked it there. Because you're going to put a flower over it. Or you can put... I'll put a flower over that one.
One more. And then we're going to call it good. Well, she went to several.
Oh, were they having a big garage sale, like street sale somewhere? Because I know Happy Valley is supposed to have theirs at the end of June. And I don't know when Laurelhurst has theirs, but I really like Laurelhurst too, just because it's beautiful.
Like
Not Laurelhurst.
Community
Sorry.
garage sale?
I mean Eastmoreland. Sorry. I said Laurelhurst. Eastmoreland. Yeah, it's a community garage sale. Like all the neighbors get involved and you can just park and just start strolling down each street. They give you a big map. Kind of cool. Very cute, don't you think?
I think it's cute. And then you can write your little sentiment inside.
And throw some money in there.
Perfect.
And then you can call it good. So
then if you had several people that you wanted to that were graduating, you could have made several of these and then done them in different colors.
Yeah.
And then
I was going to do hers in orange and black because that's her school colors.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it's cute.
Right. This is cute. It's very cute. All right.
So that's it, guys. That's our tool for the day. Well, two tools.
You saw a lot of crafting stuff. Thank God Christy was out of town. Stop that. Oh, we're going to have a talk afterwards. Can you tell I'm fading? I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. Happy graduation, everyone. So, I hope several of you are watching this later. Put hashtag replay in the comments. And tell us what you think of the new tool for stamping.
Tell your friends and family.
Tell your friends and family where to find us so they can join.
You know that word you're not supposed to say.
Yeah. And do a temperature crochet project with us.
Yeah, if you are doing it, please let us know.
Yeah.
Because we would love to see you post your progress with ours.
We're going to keep doing ours. I'm going to rip out my green because I made a boo-boo at this end. And that's just, you just rip it out and you just keep going. Do it over again.
Gives you practice.
Gives you practice. It's how to get better. So.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
See you next week.